Hey everyone, just wanted to pop on today and open up my Ferris wheel press order that I just received. So super excited to see what's inside of the box. I am an official Jubilee member, which means I get to test out products a little bit ahead of time. And the launch for these particular products is in September. So I got my box. I'm super excited to see what's in here. Let's see, I have not unpacked this. Ooh, I'm super excited for this one. So this is part of their Fairy Tales line. I so love the boxes on these. So much fun. This one is rose gold. Hopefully that's coming through. Let me move this off to the side here. But beautiful rose gold color. And the color on this one is Blue Beryl Tonic, if you can see that. It's a beautiful color. The box just shimmery and lovely. And it says, "What a curious feeling. Open the cabinet and peek into the apothecary of mystery. Here, drinks will shrink you and brews can turn you blue. But the true magic lies in reveries you will find bubbling within every bottle." And there's 20 mLs of ink in this. Look at the little tiny bunny, it's so cute. And again, like I said, this is part of their Fairy Tales collection. Ferris wheel press fountain pen inks are water-based and evenly toned, rich and saturated. To experience the full magic of the Fairy Tales collection, pair the ink with medium to broad nibs or dip pens used for your next artistic epiphany. I actually have one of these Fairy Tale inks in I think it's the Royal Ruby Red. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I do use it in a medium nib, and when you lay the ink down, that ruby red comes out red, but then it lays a gold sheen down over top of it, and it is gorgeous. So depending on how you hold your journal pages, it's either red or gold. And then I love the side of the box here. It just kind of tells you that your base is periwinkle. There's no sheen, but the shimmer is rose gold, and it's gonna have a high shading. Rinse pens thoroughly when exploring a new ink color. Yeah, I've made that mistake before. But this is just so cute. The box is, it has it looks like an apothecary on the front, like what we just read about. So that's so cute. And then the little teeny tiny bunny. I just love the whole presentation on these. So I guess we can go ahead and open it and look at it. Sometimes these are a little persnickety to pull out of the boxes, but I've found if you do this on these little ones, it makes it easier. And look at that, it just fits so cute in the palm of your hand. And there's the little color swatch on the bottom, and there's signature cap on the top. This is so sweet, love it. Oh, you can see the sheen already on this one. Wait a minute, not sheen. You can see hold on. You can see oh yeah. No sheen, but it's the shimmer. So let's look at that. Look at that shimmer. That's gorgeous. Cannot wait to get this inked up in a pen. Oh my gosh, I love that. I don't know if you can see that in there or not rolling around. All right, so that is the Blue Beryl Tonic. And put this box over here, put this little guy right there. Okay, what else is in here? I'm super excited. Get rid of that. So these colors, in my opinion, with the release, like they speak to the fall, and oh my gosh. Yep, let's just go ahead and pull them all out here, and then we can talk a little bit about them. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are so pretty. These boxes are gorgeous. Look at that. And immediately I want to go to this one. This is called Steeped Umber. And it says Steeped Umber, Ombre Infuse. That's so pretty. Look at and this is a 38 ml bottle, so it's obviously gonna be bigger. Look at the front of this. Oh my gosh, there's teapots and a little tiny mouse peeking out of there. And little roses on this one, and the cat. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Hopefully my camera is picking up that gold on the packaging. Oh, that's beautiful. This one doesn't have the tones on the box like the other one did, so we'll take a look at it and then we'll read through the coloring on as soon as I get the bottles opened here. Oh, that's really pretty. You see that steeped umber? Beautiful. All right, so let's put this little guy back here. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I'm already feeling like the fall vibes coming off of these. There. Here, we'll leave it down like this. Beautiful. All right, let's go to this one next. This is Oyster Hour. Oh my gosh. Look at the clocks on this. That's gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. Little clocks there, and again, those gold accents. So incredibly pretty. I cannot wait to swatch these. Let's go ahead and open this one. I have loved Ferris wheel press inks. There's a store that is near me. I live out near Buckeye Lake, Ohio, and there's a store that's probably about 35 minutes from me, but I can stop at it on my way home. It's called Just Right, W-R-I-T-E, and they have Ferris wheel press products in their shop. And I realized when I was looking for Ferris wheel press retailers near me, that's the one that was closest to me, and incredibly, it was right on my way home. So I have quite a few Ferris wheel press ink products, and I love each and every one of them. So look at this. Oh, that looks beautiful. Man, I can't wait to get this out and get it swatched. Gorgeous. Anyway, so yeah, super excited to take a look at all of these. And then this last one, it says Spruce County Post. And this is just beautiful. It looks like postage stamps on the front here of the box. And clearly this one's gonna be a green, but all of these just speak fall vibes, right? I mean, look at this. You can't get a more fall color palette here. Let's take this one out. Let me turn this around so we can see the ink color there. And open this little guy. Get rid of that inner packaging. They come packaged so nice. No, ooh, this looks like a darker green. Spruce County Post. That's beautiful too. Oh my goodness. I never thought I would be a green ink person, but I have several greens that I just so love. So I'm hoping that this is gonna fall into the greens that I love category. So there they are. We have the Oyster Hour, which is like this, I don't know, it's like a peachy mauve color. I'll have to get out the descriptions and we'll read that as we swatch it. And then the Steeped Umber, beautiful color. And then this Spruce County in a green. And then this little Fairy Tales, so cute. All right, so we will get all of our things together and go ahead and start swatching these. Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can get a couple of these swatched. It's actually getting kind of dark outside, so I hope I can get at least a couple in. So I do my swatching in 2 different places right now. I'm actually gonna switch to a larger, probably a larger TN traveler's notebook, or a, what do you call that? A Hobonichi notebook. That's the other one I may switch it to. And then I use the color ring. It's also a fun way to keep your swatches. I just started using this. I had decided that I was only gonna put my bottled inks on this color ring. Look at the color on that. So pretty. So anyway, yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and do some swatches. So we'll use the glass dip pen and let's see, get out of the way, B. And we'll go ahead and do some swatching. Move that over here. The way I like to organize this is, at first I just started off doing about 3 swatches per page in little squares. But then I started to use a stamp. When I got the Ferris wheel press inks, I decided to like get a little fancier and start using these little ink bottles. So I started to do the swatches with that, and that's been fun. And then, gosh, I got a few new inks. Huh. I forgot about those. Anyway, I only swatch on every other page. So we'll go ahead and get this opened and we'll pick one of these inks to start with. I need a bigger clip to keep this guy open, but I think we're okay with that. So we're not going to use the ink bottles because I cannot find them. So we'll go back to just using my template here that I tuck underneath the page, and that kind of keeps me in our particular line. So we'll try this. We'll just improvise as we go because I'm so excited. I want to see these inks and I got to get going here. Let's see. Which one should I start with? Let's start with, I think this one. This is so incredibly gorgeous, and it's got the teapots on it. I just really love these. So we'll get started here. All right, the Steeped Umber is the newest collection to the Everyday Ink collection. Its ink tone is cognac brown leather with characteristics that are warm, spicy, and rich. This ink is inspired by a peek through of their vintage teaware cabinet, revealing a storied collection of hand-painted bone china and delicate porcelain curated with love and care over a lifetime. Each gleaming teapot, thoughtfully considered, cup and saucer dutifully tended to. We invite you to put on the kettle and brew yourself a cup of steeped umber, sipping an energizing, well-sugared infusion of inspiration for your next flash of creativity. Oh, that's a really good description. And it talks about on the box, it says, indulge in a sweet treat. Join some hungry mice for some biscuits along with your tea. Can you spot all 31 of them? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to look on the box for that. Okay, so there, we've got these little guys on here. I think I'm going to use a paintbrush and we'll dip in here and lay the ink down with this little guy. Oh wow, this is a really pretty color. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I might have to swatch these somewhere larger to really get some good color showing to lay down, but that's really pretty. What is this one called again? This is the Steeped Umber. This is one of the ones I was the most excited about. This is such a pretty color. I don't know if you can see that. It's a very warm tone. Let me rinse this brush out and we'll do some writing with it. Here it is. This is this holds my ink pen cleaning tools, and it doubles as a water container. All right, so let's go ahead and use the dip pen and see what we get here. This is Ferris wheel press. And Steeped Umber. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. It's very warm, like I said. My usual little squigglies. And I do some lines here just to see how that will look. And this is my glass pen. That's beautiful. Wow, I really like that. It's kind of like, it's beautiful. So let's start with the box on this one. It says that it's hand illustrated stamps referencing vintage Canadian designs and capturing iconic landmarks and landscapes. So that's really cool. Understanding kind of how they came up with the box detail. It said the Studio Cats Pumpkin and Patch inspire a 2-cent stamp perfect for two cats who like to give their 2 cents. That's really cute. So the ink tones are spruce tea green, and the characteristics are calming, deep, earthly, and cool. Paired with a warm cuppa inspired by curators who enjoyed flipping through the pages of long-loved ephemera, looking back at our personal collection of curated vintage stamps, carefully removed and preserved, we bring to life an ink that stands the testament to the love of writing and thoughts communicated through the nib of a pen. We commemorate the beautiful stamp designs that take you on a journey around the world and transport you to a different period in time. Translate your love, thoughts, and inspirations into letter and sketch with Spruce County Post. And I'm so sorry I was out of frame for some of this. And you can see it a little bit better. I continue to course correct here. But at any rate, I started to use the paintbrush to make the swatches, and I was really enjoying adding that little bit of color down in addition to just using the glass dip pen on here. So I tried to lay that color down a little bit more, and I hate my handwriting, and I was really on the struggle bus with the glass dip pen, but man, you can really see the color. I love the green color of this ink. It's just incredibly warm, and I think it's going to be a great fall color. So this one turned out really nice as well. So let's see, I think we're gonna hold it up here for a little bit of a close-up, and you can just really see that spruce. It's just a great color. All right, let's go ahead and talk about another ink. This one is the Oyster Hour, and it says ink tones are creamy oyster brown latte, characteristics creamy tan, warming, shaded, and subdued. Taking inspiration from historic watchmakers, we celebrate the meticulous effort and timeless design details of vintage watches that have been appreciated for decades and defined generations of style and elegance. This box has design nods to some of the most prestigious and well-known production pieces in history, including iconic details like sunburst dials, chronographs, moon phase complications, Jubilee bracelets, Arabic numerals, and more. I think this is another interesting piece. It says, the in-house Calibri mechanical movement hand illustrated on the back of the package with 49 jewels represents the current number of inks that have been created in the Everyday Ink collection. That's pretty interesting. I love that. So again, I'm just going to apologize for being so horribly out of frame when I was laying the color down, but as you can see from the swatch, it's also just a really warm and pretty color. I think this one is going to look really great in one of my wood pens that I have. So excited to get that one inked up, and I promise I'll be more in frame.
All right, and let's go ahead and talk about for a minute. Probably one of my most favorite inks out of this release was the Blue Burl Tonic, and as I said before, it's part of the Fairy Tales collection, the Down the Rabbit Hole, which is based off of Alice in Wonderland. I'm just showing the difference in the sizes of bottles here. It's the 20 ml versus the 38, and the 20 ml, like you just think little and miniature. Oh, look at that rose gold. That's so, so pretty. Anyway, just thinking little and miniature, like poor little Alice as she's down there in Wonderland. Um, anyway, I love the shading of this. It says that the characteristics are high shading, and the ink tone colors are periwinkle blue, purple duo shade, and a rose gold shimmer. And oh my goodness, I'm so incredibly excited as I go to swatch this one. I did not want to take the time to stamp another ink bottle. I was getting so incredibly tired here. So I just wanted to lay the ink down and watch for that um, rose gold shimmer to show through on there. And it takes a minute. You can see it when it first goes down, but then as the ink starts to dry, it really shows off that rose gold. And I'll show you that again in another shot of this in a couple of minutes, but it really goes down so smooth and pretty. And the periwinkle blue is just my favorite color. I've got a great pen picked out that I want to pair this with, so I'm excited to get that inked up too. And I'll do my currently inked in a separate video because this one's already going to be so incredibly long. So I'm going to save you the painful process of me using the color ring to swatch all these, but I just wanted to show you a much bigger sample of how these turned out. The steeped umber starting on the left, and then the spruce and the oyster hours, and then the blue burl. And I wanted to try to show you on here that rose gold. I think you can get a better appreciation of what that looks like on here. And the swatch that I had done on my swatch book, it almost dried. So there's another shot of that where you can really see that rose gold shimmer laid down on top of there. And then this is what the smaller swatch book colors look like. I didn't show that one very long, did I? But again, here's all these swatches side by side, and I just think they turned out incredibly beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed watching this rather long video of me trying to figure out what I wanted to do with all this. I'm going to say I'm quite tired. I worked a really long week this week, so but I was so excited to get these inks out so that everybody could see them. So yeah, here they are, and this is what they look like as they're a little bit drier in the swatch book versus on the color ring. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and that this is going to be something that you'll want to take a peek at over on the Ferris Wheel Press website. Thanks again for staying around and watching, and I'm going to do a little photo shoot of my inks. And I will be back soon. We'll do a currently inked, and then we'll write a little bit in my tarot journal and pick maybe a deck of cards to match one of the inks and bring it all together. So thanks so much. Take care. Bye.